Hello everyone, and welcome on the video of the chapter The Strangest Secrets from Earl Nightingale. Well, this chapter has been inspired by, I was inspired by Earl Nightingale. So, first of all, I highly recommend you to just pause this video and go on YouTube and just type The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale, and just listen to this tape. It is liquid gold. He's saying everything you need to know. He gives you a plan at the end. It's a great beginning in personal development. Now, why is Earl Nightingale the GOAT? Because he's one of the first person who popularized personal development. And he literally created a market, basically. Now, let's go into, let's go straight to business. What is the strangest secret? You can see it on the screen. It is that we become what we think about. So that's the secret. We become what we think about. Now, why is it called a secret? Because it's no secret, because it's here. If it was a secret, it was not there, right? You could not see it. Well, you could not know, it's the point of a secret. Now, it's weird because, you can hear this sentence and you cannot get it. You can get the sentence and you can forget it. So it's not that it's purposely hidden or people try to hide this. It's just that people don't get it even if it's in plain sight. So that's why it's called the strangest secret, because it's strange that it stays literally a secret. Now, if you remember in the introduction video, I said that in this chapter I will give you the key that solves every problem. And remember, I said it's a big claim. How can I claim that I found an idea that solves every problem you can think of, every problem in the world? Now, you have to realize that this idea is not just an idea like any other idea. This idea is so fundamental that it is the best truth that we found as a civilization until now. We have nothing better than this. I twisted a little bit because you can see there on the screen it's written, we are how we feel. But it's the same thing, because when you think, the next step is that a feeling will come after the thought. And after the feeling, an action will come, and after the action, the result will come. And we do become what we think about. We are not what we think about. It's the moment that you feel the thought that you are. So this is why I twisted a little bit, but I was inspired by Earl Nightingale. So let's talk about this idea. Why is it so special? It's because this idea is a universal consensus, which means everyone agrees with this, and this should not happen. We are not made to agree with one another. We can find common ground, but it's rare to fully agree with someone's idea or someone's perception. I mean, it happens, but it shouldn't. We know that, if you have an idea, don't kill people, a lot will agree that, yeah, you don't do that. But you'll always find someone who said, yeah, you should. And who will give you good reasoning, who will give logically and, things that make sense. So why is this a universal consensus? Why can't you argue against this, It's easy for me to argue against this. Let's give it a shot. So, we become what we think about. Well, I don't agree. So, for me to say I don't agree, I have to think that I don't agree. And then who do I become? A person who disagrees. Oh shit. I do become what I think about. So it proves the fucking point. You always become what you think about. So that's really weird. And Now, how does this solve problems? Well, for you to have a problem, first of all, you need to think that there is a problem. And how do you think that? Maybe something in the environment, it happened and it looked like it was a problem. And it probably was. And to solve the problem, you'll have to create space and redirect your awareness on potentially or a possibility of solving the problem. If you cannot do this, you cannot solve the problem. If the only thing you see is problem, then that's the only thing you're gonna get. You're gonna feel like you have a problem, and the moment you feel you have a problem, you have a problem. So for you to escape the problem or fix the problem, which I highly recommend to, instead of ignoring things, going through things, fixing, solving problems, not ignoring or blocking problems, is by redirecting your awareness to the solution. And the moment you think about the solution, you feel you solved the problem. And the moment you solved it, it did not happen yet in the external world, but you solved the problem already. And it's just a matter of time before the problem outside will be fixed. So yeah, this is why I wrote "We are how we feel," because we are. And if someone, said, well, I feel successful and, my body still, is shaking of stress, then you're just lying to yourself. You have to be true and ask yourself this question: how do I actually feel? How do I truly feel? Good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't matter. If you don't like the answer, like, oh yeah, I feel stressed, it's good because at least you're honest about it. If you cannot truly feel and be honest to yourself, nothing in the external world will do anything, to change that. It's just you against yourself. And the moment you know exactly how you feel, that's where you can take control. And ask yourself, questions are so powerful. So first question is, how do I feel? And then don't try to, say, I feel good, bad. No, just let that sink in and bring your awareness to your feeling and feel the feeling you're feeling. And once you've done that, you can say, now, how would I feel, using your imagination, how would I feel if the problem was solved, finished, done? The best case scenario, how would I feel? And let this feeling sink in. And that's the feeling of you solving the problem. And then your job is keeping your awareness on this feeling. No matter what the environment, no matter what happens, people say, yeah, but the problem is not fixed. Chill. That's the only way you solve a problem. Is by imagining, oh, how would I feel if I solve the problem? Oh, imagine. Ooh, okay. It's good. Okay, let's go. And then all the action you will take will, first of all, be automatic. And second of all, it will be inspired. Your subconscious knows, like, okay, this is the goal because, he gave it. You can talk to the subconscious only through feeling. We'll see this in the next chapter. And then your subconscious will go straight to the point. Easiest way possible, shortest way possible, boonk. And the only person who can, fuck this up, making it harder for yourself, is just you. It's you. So I'll just end with the definition of success because I'm proud of this. Like, I'm proud of we are how we feel. Earl Nightingale says, the definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal, which is a good one. But I'll make it even shorter. Being successful is feeling successful. All the things you do is to ultimately have the true feeling of being successful. That's why you do it. It's to get the feeling or to get the stuff. But when you get the stuff, it creates a feeling. You're like, oh my God, this new car, this new house, this perfect wife, whatever it is, kids, you know, watch two space. It's for the feeling of feels good. So you are successful when you feel successful, and you have to understand that you have this incredible power thanks to your imagination and your decision, your power of decision. You can feel any feeling whenever you want. Thank you very much. See you in the next chapter. Peace.